Zizi! Welcome to my kitchen, and today we will be making gingerbread cookies for you, Zizi. I dropped my butter and my cinnamon. Before we begin, Uncle, make sure you have my very special recipe, which can be found in the description below. Let us begin. Bonjour. First thing we must do, Uncle, is turn on the oven. Come. This is our oven, you see? We are going to do the upper oven. And then bake. And I do not know how this works. Here we go. 320 is our desired temperature. It's start. And then it will be going. Now back to the ingredients. Pass me the bowl, monsieur. Bonjour. The first thing we must do, monsieur, is add the butter. 125 grams. Or for you colonists, it is half a cup. It is melted, so you just... Bonjour. Now you're done with that, so you get rid of it. Next thing is you're going to get your brain sugar. Okay, we want to do half a cup packed brain sugar. Okay, so we get million cups. Where was that? Sugar. Bonjour. Now that we are done with this, get rid of it. Next is our honey. Make sure that you have golden, what's that honey? Golden syrup, as the Americans call it. Oui? You want to get 2 cells of a cup of your golden syrup. Okay, here we go. It takes a little bit of time to go in, and then you just want to let that pour. Okay, not too much now. Here we go. Up. It's a little messy. Make sure you wash your hands, kids. And then you pour. Bonjour! Now that we are done with this, throw it out. This glass, so you can just set it down. Next, we move on to our little concoction of spices. We are going to do 2 tablespoons of each. Now, usually, you would use a measuring thingies, but as I am an expert, I will not. I will be eyeballing it. So you take it, you pop it open, okay? And then you just go, there we go. And then you take the next one, and you go. And then you will take your final one, and you will go. And that is your spice. Bonjour! And as these are done, so I throw them out. But these are also glass too, so just put them aside. Now our final ingredient before we begin mixing is our sodium bicarbonate, or for you lesser educated people as your baking soda. Again, I'm a professional, so I do not need measuring cups, so I will just do a little bit of this. There you go, that is all. Bonjour! Now that we are done adding our ingredients, we must mix all of them together. Now the bakery has come under some unfortunate times, so instead of using our fancy schmancy mixer like the fancy folks over at the real bakery, we are just going to be using a spoon. Let us begin. The last thing we must do, after everything is mixed and compacted together like so, you see? We will then take our flour and begin mixing it in. Half a cup at a time until you reach 2.5 cups, or it looks like dough. Let's do it. Okay, now that we have our dough mixed, we have come over to our work surface where we are going to be kneading the dough. The first thing you want to make sure is that you have a little bit of flour on your work surface so that it does not stick to there. The next thing you want is you want flour on your hands so it does not stick to the hands. So you just take a little bit like that, and put a little bit like that, okay? Next thing you want to do is just take this out, like so. And you're just going to want, it's a little sticky, you're just going to want to take this out, like what? Make sure you get everything out. And then you will begin kneading. Bonjour! Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Bonjour, mon cœur. Now that we have our dough all pounded out, next thing we do is we must roll it out. So, what you want to do is you're going to take a little bit of flour on your work surface, and you're just going to do a little bit of this right here, and then you're just going to place your dough right into the center. Next thing you want to do is you want to take your rolling pin like so, and just do a little bit of this. Make sure you get the whole thing so it does not stick. And then you take and you roll, just like so. Bonjour. So we are very close to finally tasting the sweet goodness that is gingerbread man. But first we must cut out the gingerbread man. Unfortunately, as I said earlier, the bakery has come upon a few hard times, so I cannot fill the cookies better. So instead, I will be using my expert mastery in sword and cooking out a gingerbread myself. Let us begin. Bonjour! So now that we have our final beautiful gingerbread man put together, the last thing we must do is bake it. As we said earlier, it is set to 320 degrees. So all you do is you pop it in there, like so. Take this in. It's a little sideways, so you turn it. Make sure you do not burn yourself. Voila, and bonjour. Get ready. Let's put them out. Be careful now. It's very hot. Oh, he's beautiful. Look at him, oui?
Is it hot in here? Is that just me?
Gigi! Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Eat me.
Running from my past, distrusting everybody lost. Some of my problems, hoping that I block. Got a conscience ever since the third grade.
Hey, what are you doing? Bonjour!